Hello, I'm Princess Serena, not Princess Serena, and today I have my lovely grandma here, first guest of the channel. How does it feel?
Feels wonderful.
And she picked out 5 of her favorite pins in my collection in no particular order, and she's going to share with us why they're her favorite. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Which one do you want to start with?
I want to start with the butterfly.
So I actually decided to wear this because she picked the butterflies. It's a non-Disney pin. This pin came with 3 other pins in a Selena Gomez rare pin pack that is inspired by the album. Here, you can hold it.
I've always loved butterflies because I always feel butterflies are free.
That's beautiful.
And I love this particular one.
Yeah, I agree. I think the coloring is very, very pretty. And most of my pins represent a collection or a memory or something like that. But this is one of the very few ones that don't really represent anything for me, but I just can't seem to let it go because I think it's really, really pretty. And now I'll forever keep it because I love that butterflies are free.
Yes.
Next up, she picked this Italy pin. I don't even mind that it's a Disney Cruise Line pin from 2007. That doesn't really represent anything for me for that year because I went in Italy in 2019 because that's not really the focal point of the pin. It goes in my Italy collection. So why is this one of your favorites?
Because it's so different than anything else. And it's symbolic. The Leaning Tower.
It's funny because in this pin, the Leaning Tower isn't leaning anymore because Stitch is pushing it upright.
It's a delight to look at. I really enjoy looking at it. And I was there several years ago. I'm very impressed.
Oh yeah, you're telling me it was one of your favorite places you've ever been to, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. I was very lucky. I went to Italy a year before the lockdown started, and I absolutely loved it as well. That is why I have my Italy board up there. That's my Disney Italy board, and then I also have a travel Italy board with pins from Italy. That's not Disney. But yeah, this is a pretty special one.
Yes, it is a very special one. Well, we can choose this one now.
Sure. So, as you can see, we had an array of pins so far. So we had a Disney pin, a non-Disney pin, and then this one is a fantasy pin. It's no secret on this channel, my newest obsession is Once Upon a Time pins, and this is the Evil Queen, and it's my favorite character in the show.
I enjoy looking at the jewelry she's wearing, and she also has a smile on her face, a little vindictive, but still she has that smile there.
I agree. That's funny that the vindictiveness kind of translated on the pin because you've never seen the show before. It has a pin-on-pin element here. It's really cool with the mirror, it's all sticking out.
You can analyze this particular pin in many different ways. Sometimes when I look at her, I see her as a happy person. Another time I look at her and I see her not so happy and that she wants to cause some problems there. But we shall see which one takes over.
That's actually so interesting that you said that. For those of y'all that have seen the show, how perfect is that? She kind of puts on this act that she's happy with herself, in the earlier season, and she does these evil things, but then realizing that that's not fulfilling and she chooses good, and wow.
Yes.
I'm impressed right now. I'm kind of in utter shock right now. That's amazing that you got that from this pin. Just another reason why this is one of my favorite pins I have as well, I think. This one says, "I shall destroy your happiness if it's the last thing I do."
Nasty.
It is. Another Once Upon a Time pin, but this time part of the Couples Dancing series.
They look like they're so in love. And just the look on his face, it's just a very happy pin.
Aw, it is. They are definitely very in love. Hashtag Captain Swan. That's their ship name. It's when you mash their names together, in a relationship.
As you watch it, it becomes more and more outgoing as to how much they're in love. And I enjoy watching that.
Aw, yeah, I love this one too. You don't even see Emma's face on here, but she's looking at Hook, and then Hook is gazing in her eyes.
Yes.
And even though you can't really see her eyes, you just like, you put it together yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Very special.
Yeah, I really like the colors on this one as well.
Yes, the colors.
Yeah. And then the back of this one actually says a pirate and a princess.
Really?
Yeah. Right here.
Interesting.
Even when I'm not in charge, a Disney Channel pin has to sneak its way into every video. It's pretty amazing.
This last one that we're looking at is showing us high school romance, the way they look at each other, and beginning of a new life for them, going into university. And I love the way they look at each other and adore one another. And then just above it, it shows the cap and gown.
And it moves the tassel.
Yes.
Here's an overview of the pins my grandma chose.
There's a lot of different variations that we can analyze, and it's just a matter of which one draws you.
That is true, and I feel like different ones draw me every day. I definitely have lots to choose from over here.
She certainly does. And they're very interesting, and especially when you can analyze it within yourself, and it shows other people what life is like. I enjoyed it immensely, and I enjoy all the work that she's been doing.
Thanks. Yeah, I agree. Like, seeing everybody's collections are so cool because it's a way to kind of represent your personality and your interests and what you're into, or even just like the colors you like. Like, some people just collect like certain colors, like back to the butterfly you're seeing, and then like TV shows and stuff. But I feel like if you were to collect pins, you'd collect a lot of like lover pins. I feel like a lot of couples. I feel like you have a soft spot for those because two of them that you picked today were couples. And probably like very big on colors, and maybe even Italy pins as well. Yeah.
Well, I love them all, especially Italy. And I always said I want to go back there. But we haven't had a chance to,
Yeah.
which I will not go into because we're all aware of why.
Yes, the unspeakable right now.
And I will eventually get there, hopefully.
Yes.
So thank you very much for watching it.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed it. And she's wonderful to work with.
Thanks. And if you did enjoy it, and if you haven't already, please subscribe for more pin-related content from me every Tuesday. And let me know if you like this type of video. I could get some friends to come in and see what their favorite pins were. This is very interesting for me too, because I had no idea what she was gonna choose, apart from maybe the butterfly. Like, I came prepared for that for sure. But everything else kind of surprised me. This is High Love, by the way. That's her name. Little late to do introductions.
That's all right.
And as always, take care of yourselves and
Have a very magical day.
bye.
Bye. Mwah.